time, and we'll start our very interesting chapter, that is magnetism. So in this we are going to study about magnetic and non-magnetic substances, natural and artificial magnets, then comes its properties. So we'll go through first. The topic is magnetic and non-magnetic substances. Now let us understand what are magnetic and non-magnetic substances by performing an activity. So in this activity you can see some of the items which I have taken, like safety pin, paper pins, paper clip, a small ball of paper, a stamp pad, eraser, a pen cap, a small knife, a photograph. So now let us see what are the objects which are going to be attracted by the magnet. So now you can see here a small knife has been attracted. Now the safety pin, paper clips and the paper U-pin. So these substances are magnetic substances, and which are not at all attracted by magnet, those are non-magnetic substances. Now we have a very interesting story about the magnet. That is, magnet was found by the shepherd named Manganese, who was herding his sheep in an area of northern Greece called Magnesia about 4,000 years. So actually what has happened, that shepherd has taken his sheep on the mountain, and that was with a rock called magnetite. So now here what we can see, that it is said that the nails of his shoes and iron tip of his stick stuck to the large black rock on which he was trying to climb. As you can see here in the figure, this shepherd was having a stick and the tip of the stick was made of iron, and his shoes which he was wearing, as though it is not visible, but the shoes were also having some of the iron. So that has stuck on this rock piece, and that rock piece, after the name of shepherd, that was his name was Manganese, as we have already studied in above here. So the place name was Magnesia and the shepherd name was Manganese. So the magnet name was called magnetite. And then we have some more names, that is leading stone and lodestone. So the term magnet is derived from the magnetite word, which was an iron ore. So here thus a magnet is a substance which has the property of attracting iron and other magnetic substances. So those magnetic substances can be either steel, nickel and cobalt. And the property of attraction of a magnet is called magnetism. Now the term comes magnetic and non-magnetic substances, which we have already understood with the help of activity. So substances which are attracted by magnet are called magnetic substances, like iron, nickel, cobalt. Now what are non-magnetic substances? The substances which are not attracted by magnet are called non-magnetic substances, like wood, plastic, paper, glass, brass, copper, aluminium, rubber, etc. Now our next topic is natural and artificial magnets. So on the basis of their origin, magnets are classified as natural and artificial magnets. So what are natural magnets? Natural magnets are the magnets occurring in nature, like it is found on the rocks. So that was called the lodestone. So their magnetic power is generally less and they have no fixed geometrical shapes. So how we can say no, not having geometrical shapes, like if you go on the mountains, rocks, so that is not having any particular shape or size, or no equality in their size or shape. So that is the natural magnet. Next comes artificial magnets. So artificial magnets are man-made magnets. So these magnets are made in different shapes and size, such as bar magnet, horseshoe magnet, cylindrical magnet. You can take the help of this diagram: bar magnet, needle shaped magnet, cylindrical magnet, ring shaped magnet, horseshoe, dumbbell shape. So these are the magnets which are artificial magnets or made by man. Now what is special about artificial magnets? So these artificial magnets are generally having large magnetic power and it can be controlled easily. So all these differently shaped magnets are used in different objects of daily use as well as for industrial or scientific uses. We will learn about the uses of magnets at the end of the chapter, like where all the magnets are used. Now our next topic is the properties of magnets. So very first property is magnet has two poles. As like in this diagram you can see a bar magnet is taken, and in this bar magnet you can see a north pole and a south pole. The end poles are shown, and in between a line you can see half of the color is blue and half of the color is red. So these are indicating the two poles of a magnet. So the two end poles, that is north and south pole, are having the maximum strength.